the opening contest on TNA Impact. It is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Houston, Texas, Booker T.
Last week on Impact, not only did TNA World Heavyweight Champion Samoa Joe agree to defend his title against Booker T on July 13th at Victory Road in Booker's hometown of Houston, Texas, but we also heard Samoa Joe's mentor, Kevin Nash, tell him that he didn't think Joe could beat Booker T. In the words of Kevin Nash, the edge is mental, not physical.
You are my sunshine and my only sunshine.
This mother is a bad girl.
And his opponent from Pensacola, Florida, B.G. James.
As B.G. James comes down the ramp, so many questions arising about Kevin Nash and Samoa Joe. I mean, Kevin Nash basically just flat out told Joe he couldn't beat Booker T. That Booker T was already in his head. You gotta wonder how Joe is going to react to that with Victory Road coming on down the road as you see Booker T come right behind and crack B.G. James in the back of the head.
Jump start here by Booker T on B.G. James. And on the offensive, he just sent B.G. head first right into the steel guardrail and then sets him up for a knife edge chop.
I mean, think about it. This is why Booker T came here to TNA to get that World Championship after Slammiversary when he wasn't the king of the mountain. He now can look forward to Victory Road as Joe just basically handed him that title shot. Let's see how he handles it, Mike.
I think Kevin Nash feels that Booker T's experience is going to be too much for Samoa Joe at Victory Road. And when Kevin Nash talks about experience, he's talking about both inside and outside of the ring.
You know, it's almost like he just feels Joe hasn't been champion long enough to know all the ins and outs that it takes to hold on to that title for a long, long time. Sometimes you think it's reverse psychology with Kevin Nash, but last week when I look at the way he just snapped Mike, you can see there's starting to become a rift between those two that I don't know that can ever be breached.
I mean, it's been so interesting to watch that relationship between Samoa Joe and Kevin Nash unfold here in TNA in the past few months. The teacher, the mentor, and the student couldn't be further apart when it comes to their beliefs. It's really a situation of oil and water between the two, but I think if you look past the surface, both men need each other to succeed. So in spite of the friction between Samoa Joe and Kevin Nash, they'll get along to advance their own agendas.
How about Samoa Joe flipping the keys to his locker room to Booker T, Mike? What do you think about that move?
Don, I think it's as simple as Samoa Joe feels like he's just one of the people. He doesn't need those first-class accommodations that Booker T has been complaining about for the past few weeks here in TNA.
In other words, Samoa Joe doesn't consider himself above the people, above the wrestling fans. I mean, he's not all about that. Basically, he's just one of us, Mike.
Booker T reveling here in the advantage that he has over B.G. James. Circling, stalking B.G. Follows up, mid-ring snapmare, and going to just try and neutralize his opponent at this point. Don, I'm getting word that back in the locker room area, the TNA World Heavyweight Champion Samoa Joe, and there you can see him along with Jeremy Borash. Samoa Joe standing by for an interview at the conclusion of this Booker T. B.G. James matchup. I think we're going to hear what the TNA World Heavyweight Champ has to say, not only about Booker T, his opponent at Victory Road, but also Kevin Nash.
Nice boot right there by Booker T. And it's obvious that Samoa Joe is going to study every bit of film that he can get on Booker T. He's going to watch every match that Booker T's in intently from now to Victory Road, just trying to find some weakness that he can exploit at Victory Road and retain his championship.
B.G. James in trouble. Booker T going to bring him back up to his feet and then inflict more punishment. The open hand, the knife-edge chop directed to the chest, and boy, B.G. has just never gotten untracked in this match, even before the opening bell with the attack by Booker.
Well, Booker T is just so focused. He knows what he has to do. He realizes that in a few weeks, he's going to get that chance in his hometown. As you see B.G., though, firing back, trying to get some kind of offense. Maybe Booker T got a little too confident, but look how quickly he turns it around, puts that knee in the gut, and there's a axe kick. Bam!
Kick almost decapitated B.G. James. Gonna roll him over, put the far leg in, get the pin.
Here is your winner, Booker T.
Well, Samoa Joe has to be impressed by what he's seen as Booker T just came right out and took care of business.
Intensity as well on the face of the challenger at Victory Road, Booker T to JB with Samoa Joe.
Well, there you have it, champ. We just saw Booker T in action, and I got to ask you, you saw the look in his eye. Don't take this the wrong way, but there must be some merit to what Kevin Nash said to you last week.
What, that I can't beat him?
Well, not exactly that. But
Not exactly, JB? No. Well, what are you trying to say then, JB? What are you trying to say, man? That I can't beat Booker T? Why? Because I haven't been where he's been? I haven't done what he's done? Answer me!
Yeah, that would be part of it.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, look, everybody. It's the great and powerful Oz, here to impart his knowledge and wisdom about professional wrestling.
Well, number one, real nice digs here. Nice trade-off on the locker rooms. Booker T throw in, what, 5 magic beans with this or what?
No. See, Kev, that's exactly what this is, a locker room where wrestlers get ready to go to war. You see, I know you've had your private jets and your private suites for the past 15 years, but here, this is where wrestlers are. And if you don't like it, you can get the hell out.
Easy, amigo. I just came in to see how you were doing.
Oh, you came in to see how I was doing? That's funny, because the last I heard, you've been walking around this damn locker room telling everybody that I can't beat Booker T. That I can't beat Booker T. You know, it's amazing, Kevin. When's the last time you beat Booker?
I can tell you this. I have beat him, and on many occasions.
What, 10, 15 years ago? I'm talking about the Booker now. The one that you say that I can't beat, Kevin. Can you beat him? In fact, I got a great idea, big man. Why don't you show me? For once in your life, why don't you shut that mouth and show me? Because everything you've ever said to me is just that. You've said it to me. You haven't shown me anything. And as a matter of fact, until you go out there and prove to me you can beat Booker T, everything that comes out of your mouth is bull.
All right, Joe. Next week, I'll hop in there. I'll step over that top rope with Booker T. You know what? I'm going to show you something. I'm going to show you how a veteran makes this a mental, not a physical game. Just make sure you watch. You'll probably learn something, rookie.